What's going on? I hope you're all good. I hope you're all feeling loved and supported by the universe. If you ain't, then I am here to remind you that the universe loves and supports you all the time, every time, without fail, whether it feels like it or not. And this is a reading for the full moon in Scorpio, which is happening on the 12th of May. And this reading is for Taurus, seeing as it's Taurus's birthday month. So yeah, happy birthday, Taurus. Let's see what the message is. Oh, for you for the full moon. Okay, a personal issue reaches resolution, and look at the bigger picture. On the bottom of the deck, your subconscious messages that you are achieving. You are very close to achieving. Wait. I see a glimpse of that. That was weird, right? Okay, so on the subconscious messages that you are very close to achieving your goal. And what took a peek at me is the full moon in Scorpio, which is actually happening. It's time to release negativity. Yeah, that's very special that came out. Okay, so yeah, you're very close to achieving your goal, and I feel like you feel like it. You feel like you're making progress, and that you're etching closer. Is etching a word? Like, I don't know if I'm using it in the right context or not, but I feel like you're edging closer. Is that a right word as well? I don't know. Anyway, you got all the full moons, like, because obviously you've got the full moon in Scorpio underneath as well. Like, this, I feel like is going to be a luminous time for you. It's going to shine bright on a lot of aspects in your life, or like give you the clarity of what way to go. So yeah, that's beautiful. Like, a personal issue reaches resolution. I feel like that is like an emotional thing. But yeah, draw back and try and look at the bigger picture. Release negativity, like that little sneaky peek card said, and yeah, try and look at the bigger picture, because it may feel like you're not moving as far as you would necessarily like, but if you step away from the situation a little bit, or look at it from an outsider's perspective, then you'll see that really, like, it's actually a big deal. Okay, please show me clearly what's going on for Taurus during this full moon. Please show me clearly what's going on for Taurus during this full moon. Please show me clearly what's going on for Taurus. I'm sorry, but I can feel like such a strong pull. Like, you can probably feel it too. Okay, so I'm reading this message. I'm doing this on the 10th of May, which is 2 days before the full moon. And yeah, I feel like you may feel like something's about to happen, or you're on the edge of a breakthrough. Oh my gosh, a million cards just fell out. You've been doing a lot of work. Like, I'm trying to kind of read that, right? Because I'm not going to take all the cards, but like, you've been letting go and trying to let things come to you rather than forcing things, and you're very close to achieving a goal. That's basically saying the same thing. And just stay peaceful, stay humble, and anything that does happen, look into it. Like, oh sorry, I've just nudged the table. Wait, I hope I ain't messed it up. Okay. Oh, what was I saying? That you're trying to be peaceful in the situation. Like, really, you are releasing negativity. That's why it's on the subconscious. Like, you've tried to release any doubts that may crop up, bleh, you know what I'm saying. Any doubts that come up, you're trying to eradicate them, and so that you can move forward, and so that you can have a better outcome, basically. Okay, so your first card out is Round and Round. You've been here before, and you feel like it feels the same. Like, I feel like this is what that pull is to the moon. There, it's like the moon is trying to tell you, yes, it feels, the reason why these emotions feel so heavy for you right now is because you have been through it before, and so it means more to you. You don't understand why. Okay, no, not that you don't you don't understand that it's not the same as before. It may feel exactly the same and look exactly the same, sound exactly the same. You're hearing the same shit. Do you know what I mean? Like, but it's not. It's not going to happen the same way. Last time when you was in this place, you were tighter. How can I explain that? You were, you hadn't learnt things that you needed to learn yet. So the last time you was in this position, you, like, the universe was trying to show you or trying to teach you some sort of lesson, and I feel like you did learn from it last time, and you have made changes, and you did listen, basically, and you did try and do what you can to make sure that you didn't end up in that situation again. Yet here we are, and it's like, oh shit, like, it feels like you're not sure whether you are in the same position or not. But this is, yeah, I'm here to tell you that you're not. It's, you've got a broader perspective, bigger picture. You've got a broader perception of this, because just even by you acknowledging that you've been here before is progress, you know. And you're not going to handle it the same way you did before. You are going to make changes in order to make something fruitful of this. And yeah, you got between two worlds. Like, you know how you did things before and how you don't want to do things anymore, and what will make you happier and what would make you thrive, what would make you be a better person, and you're taking steps towards that. You're so close. Like, literally feel like this full moon, you are stepping out of one world and into another. And yeah, you do need to, like, plan a little bit. Like, yeah, you know how to take the first step, but how do you take the second step? Yeah, like, what do you do after that? It's almost like a game of chess. Like, you have to sort of maybe think 3 steps ahead, in order, yeah, like, I'm seeing that, you know, them, like, charts, like, you used to get, I'm seeing them from, like, in, like, little kiddies magazines. They would, like, have a question like, do you, well, there's probably a very common name for this and I just can't think of it. So it'll be like a question like, do you like the color blue? Yes, you go that way. No, you go that way, right? And then you've got options like here, and then you've got another thing, right? Do you do this or that? If it's yes, that way. If it's no, that way. And the same here, yes, no, no, right? So yeah, that's what they want you to do. They want you to plan ahead so that no matter what situation pops up, you may not know exactly what it's going to be, but you could literally say, right, I'm going to move in this direction. If it goes good, it might be this. If it goes good, I'm going to do this. If it goes bad, I'm going to do that. Like, just leave it simple as that, right? Rather than trying to say, oh, I'm gonna I'm going to step outside my house, and if the wind blows 2 kilometers per hour, then I'm going to do this. That's too precise. Yeah, don't try and be that precise. Don't be a control freak over it, but just be like, yeah, if it's good this way, if it's bad that way, so that you're prepared and you know what you're going to do, and you can carry on walking with your head held high. Like, I feel like this full moon is like pushing your shoulders back and down, and for your neck to elevate, like, and yeah, there's some sort of pride in this new, that this full moon is going to bring you. See, look, on the bottom of the deck, you go the distance. You're gonna fucking go. You're ready. You're dead set on getting to where it is that you want to get to. You've got all the foundations laid already, and you've made the risk. You've made a risky choice. You've done something that made you feel like you was out of your comfort zone, and it's paying off. It's literally paying off. Right, the last card that you got is Mending in the reverse. So, oh, that was quick. So there's some sort of communication between, like, well, I feel like there's no need to fix something. Like, there's there's oh, sorry. There's an interaction between you and someone else, right? And okay, it's one of two ways. For some of you, there's an interaction between you and someone else that you thought you were mending, that you thought you was about to become on the same page or something, but I don't feel like that's going to happen. Like they're still not maybe changing their mind on something, or not willing to do what it is that you want them to do. But see, you've got 25 and 52 and round, like they're the same numbers, like basically. And here you're in control, you're making changes, and from a balance point of view, this way, this end, it's, you were trying to make a balance, you were trying to make harmony, but something's changing and it's not going the way that you want it to be. So if you're expecting something from someone over this full moon period, try, like, think of, like, literally like what I said here, expect both outcomes. Yeah, like, prepare yourself for both outcomes, because if it's not going to be what you want to hear, or like what you expected from the situation, then you want to be prepared for that. Now, for others of you, it's like saying that you don't want to, you don't want to mess up some sort of situation. You don't want to confront someone with an issue because you're not sure how it's going to happen or how it's going to work out. You'd rather leave it for the time being, and later on then try and come to a harmonization with them, because I just feel like now's not the right time. You're stepping into a place where you feel so good about yourself, and if you then interact with this person, it may draw it back and like put a dampener on your mood, and you don't really want that. So I feel like you're just, yeah, for some of you, you're not going to get the outcome you expect. For others of you, you're not trying to deal with something right now, you'd rather just leave it till later. Okay, your subconscious message from my in-depth cards, these are called the archetypes, is the womb. And as I do like a general reading first, like just for myself to see what's going on for the full moon for everyone generally, and the mother actually came out, as well as this card, that a personal issue reaches resolution. And yeah, so it's literally resonating the mother again, like the womb. Like, you need to focus on protecting yourself and what feels good to you, and nurturing yourself and doing things that make you feel comforted and protected and like warm and nurtured. It could also mean that you need to talk to your mum, or a mother figure that is in your life, and that there's some sort of comfort that, see, because this is your subconscious message, I'm feeling like you feeling that comfort. Like, you're almost feeling Mother Nature like wrapping themselves around you and looking after you and making sure that you're all right. You're feeling looked after right now, like subconsciously, without even like acknowledging that. Like, it's just there. But likewise, you should still talk to your mum. Like, there may be things that your mum may say to you, or your mother figure may say to you. It could be your auntie, anyone that you see as like someone who can look after you or does look after you. And yeah, they may tell you something that may spark something within you that, you know, you didn't look at, like looking at the bigger picture. Like, I feel like there's something to do with your mum. Obviously, it's also like Mother's Day on the 11th, tomorrow, the 11th of May, for people in Jamaica and America. So if you are celebrating Mother's Day, then happy Mother's Day. If you are a mother and you are feeling warm and protected, and like this reading resonates with you, then good. And I'm glad and I'm happy for you that you're feeling so like protected right now. Yeah, it's sorry, I'm laughing because it's also my mum's birthday tomorrow on the 11th of May, like, and obviously she's my mum, she held me in her womb, so yeah, happy Mother's Day, mum, and happy birthday. And yeah, like, I don't know, let me see what these cards say. You got three of these cards. I wasn't gonna pull this many. They actually came out like that. Okay, Thanatos. I wanted to say Thanos with this card. Okay, so what I'm feeling with this card, yeah, literally stuck the round and round, like a spider's web, you know, like it's clarifying this card for me, and to where it feels like you feel a bit stuck right now. You feel like, you know, you're going round and round in circles, weaving this web, and you're not sure if it's gonna be good. You're not sure if it's strong enough to be a safety net for you. You know, you're not sure if it's strong enough to last. But yeah, like I said, I feel like it is, and it's different to last time. The last time that you built this web, it's different this time. The prayer is clarifying this card, like your hopes and wishes are coming through. Look, they're literally trying to pull out of this rut, look, that is so similar to that darkness and like just the lines on it. You're pulling yourself out of this rut and seeing what it is that you want to do better, and hoping for and putting it out there to the universe, like I don't want to be here no more. I want to move forward. I want to do better. I want to be better. I want to feel better. And your prayers being answered, like, and not just because of it being a miracle, but because you've put hard work in. You've spent time weaving this web, and it's time for you to receive the fruit of your labor now. Start moving forward into that new way of doing things that are making you feel happy. And it's like, yeah, it's literally like your prayers are being answered. And then you've got Kairos clarifying this card, which I'm not sure, like, I feel like it's like, oh, the way it's come out, it's like you're not seeing things the same way. Yeah, literally, like that's what I was saying with this, like there's someone that's not on the same page as you. They're not seeing things in the same way that you're seeing them, and that's why there's some sort of disappointment that's going to come in, that yeah, that you're not seeing eye to eye on something. I'm going to read what these cards mean from the book, because like how I connect with them sometimes isn't the same as what the book says. But I'm not going to read it all because they can be a little bit long, but I will just get the gist of it to try and see what is coming up. But I'm really feeling like, yeah, there's something, you're not seeing eye to eye with someone about something. Okay, so Thanatos. Thanos, literally, every time I look at it, I just read Thanos. It takes me a minute to figure out what it's actually saying. Right, 256. Okay. Right. So when it's light, when in light, it's grieving, mourning, bearing witness to all that is. When in dark, fear or insensitivity to old age, illness and dying. There are those with a great gift for navigating Thanatos energy. Thankfully, we find these generous souls in emergency rooms, hospital, hospice centres, and the like. Okay, so basically, like Thanatos basically refers to death, and it is tempting. It says it's tempting to oversimplify death and sum it up as transformation, but the true archetypal resonance of Thanatos cannot be easily assimilated or contained. Death is ongoing and omnipresent, an eternal response to the gift of birth. Witnessing the ending of another being, creature, phase, or stage has deep consequences for the psyche. Yeah, and this is what I was saying. Like, it is an end of a cycle. Like, you've been going round and round. It's happened to you before, but this is the end of that. This is a new beginning. We are forever changed by the Thanatos as it sweeps us under its wings, making us relinquish control in every form. It leaves a mark of ash upon our heart, signifying we have touched the cusp of the underworld and will return to the land of the living eventually, with more compassion and wisdom to share. The capacity is needed in our world. One who has faced the annihilation of Thanatos can face anything. When this card appears, it signifies an initiation into the underworld. Yeah, it's like you see the shadow side. You've been through the depths of it. You've been through the darkness. You've been through the sad times. And it's like now you've learned from it. And it's like, yeah, it's time to leave that behind. I don't want to be there no more, you know? Okay, I did actually read the whole thing, which I know I said I wasn't going to, but kind of like once I started, I couldn't stop. Okay, the prayer number 238. Okay. Okay, every song, kiss, breath, word can become a prayer. It is a feeling, not an action. Consider the ancient mantra Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. I bow to the creative consciousness within. I bow to the teacher within. What is prayer? When we are in state of prayer and when are we not? To whom and what do we pray? Archetypally, I don't know, archetypally, the practice of prayer has been with us since the dawn of time as a remedy of the omnipresent self-centered thinking that spins us towards illusion. Okay, I don't know if I'm going to read all this. Some say that we are in a state of prayer anytime we are not in the centre of our own thoughts. Others say that prayer is a natural result of gratitude. Perhaps it is simply surrender or service. Whatever prayer is for you, this card reminds us of its importance. Get quiet, low, humble and soft. Bow and touch the ground as your heart lifts to the sky. Though it may be uncomfortable, it is time. Nothing else will do. Yeah, it's time to move forward. It's time to surrender and let this force that's pushing you forward into this new way of being, let it just push you. Okay, Kairos. Let's see what that is. 262. Right, okay. Let me see where it says. Right, when this card appears... All right, wait. Let me read this bit. No. Okay, so it's like mythic. Kairos is basically, it represents mythic time and synchronicity. And like, I just feel like you're not synchronizing with someone at this time. It says when this card appears, it is all about patience and precision. No clock can guide you. Wait for the rush of inner knowing and not a moment longer. So yeah, so those who are saying that you're going to hold off from reaching out to someone or trying to repair something with someone, it's because you're not meant to. Don't rush it. Don't push yourself to do it. Just wait for the time that feels right to you. Yeah, and the people that are not seeing eye to eye with people, like, you just have to give it time. Just sorry, I went back to read it and it's changed page. When it's the right time for that person to see what it is that you see, or see how you feel, or even the other way, it may be that you're not seeing how they feel and how they're understanding things or seeing things. And yeah, but when that time is meant to come, it will come. Woo, okay. I hope that helps you, Taurus. Happy birthday again. I hope you have a great day whenever your birthday is. Happy Mother's Day if you are celebrating at this time of year. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Love always.